National Trout Unlimited was established in Michigan in 1959. Less than 20 years later, our chapter, the Bitterroot chapter of Trout Unlimited, started its work.
Oftentimes when people think of Trout Unlimited, they think of the policy work and some of the political strides that have been made nationwide. What they sometimes aren't as aware of is the incredible heritage of conservation work and educational outreach that Trout Unlimited is involved in. And that's really visible here in the Bitterroot within our own chapter.
Without this river, this valley would be very, very different. The financial impact of the business associated with fly fishing is fantastic. That wouldn't happen if the river weren't cared for. It's such a beautiful place, and the river, for many, many reasons, is worth all effort required to maintain it as it is.
The Bitterroot River runs through a series of towns and very, very intensive residential development. This leads to a lot of problems because natural river habitats don't have golf courses and front yards right up against them. And as the river moves, the river eats into the land, and one of the most challenging things that our chapter deals with is how to allow these folks to protect their homes and still maintain as natural a river as possible.
BRTU's goal of cold water, clean water fisheries, that has to do with conservation projects that relate to clean water, like road decommissioning on national forest land, and supporting some of that, along with getting rid of unneeded roads that could contribute sediment to our rivers.
Probably the most well-known of our projects has been the work to secure the water from Painted Rocks Lake. This was a tremendously cooperative project between Trout Unlimited, Fish, Wildlife and Parks, and the irrigators in western Montana in the Bitterroot Valley.
There's a real focus on conservation efforts, not only on the Bitterroot River itself, but in protecting the fisheries and the streams that feed this Bitterroot River. And there's a real emphasis on education, both with our adults in the communities and with our children.
We have a very, very strong and very beneficial educational component, generally involved with community awareness for conservation, fly fishing, fly tying, and in that regard we often have a presence with the Teller Wildlife Refuge. We do a youth expo there. We have the River Fest that we are very fortunate to participate in, and there we get many, many local people interested in the water, interested in fishing, stopping by the booth. Through these and many other venues, we're able to attract potential students for some of our key educational programs sponsored specifically by our chapter. The Adult Fly Fishing Clinic is a very comprehensive course. It covers all aspects of fly fishing. We have certified Federation of Fly Fisher casting instructors, and the students come out of much better fishers and also much better casters.
This year we started a new educational project, and that is supporting our local Classroom Without Walls program. The Classroom Without Walls science programs are very special because they allow our high school students to participate in science in the field. So they're not sitting in classrooms learning about watersheds. They're out working and learning how to protect them and what to do to build them. We provided them with some top-of-the-line gear to ensure that when these high school students are out being scientists in the field, they are well protected, they're warm, they're dry, and they're enjoying the experience.
We recognize how important it is to get our young boys and girls up to speed with conservation and fly fishing. We have a Georgetown fishing camp, and our chapter sponsors at least 2 kids every year to go to this very comprehensive activity over in Georgetown Lake.
We were sponsored to go to the Bitterroot Trout Unlimited fly fishing camp in Georgetown. We did a lot of fishing and fly tying and swimming.
Something that inspired my love for biology today was going to the fish hatchery with that camp. We were able to get private access to the back with all the tanks. Doing that was how I chose what I want to do.
It also inspired my love for biology and science, and that's something that I am so thankful for.
We were able to go fishing on a private stream. We were really lucky to get access to that piece of land.
I caught my first fish there, so that was pretty cool. When I caught my first fish, it was this heart-stopping, exciting feeling where you can get like this tingle throughout your whole body. I got so excited and I didn't really know what to do, so.
And our flagship program would be our Bitterroot Buggers, which is a fly fishing, fly tying program that has been offered free to the Bitterroot youth for many years now. And it really gives them an opportunity to get hands-on, first-time experience, looking at the aquatic insects within the river, learning about river safety, and learning how to tie beautiful flies and then how to use them to catch fish.
It's available to boys and girls 9 through 14 with over 700 kids graduating out of this. What's been very satisfying is how many kids have chosen a career that's involved in some sort of conservation, influenced by their experience on the Buggers program.
I participated in buggers for 5 or 6 years, and we got to learn how to tie all the different bugs, learn the different casts, and it was really rewarding. The biggest impact it had on me was through the years I had different people teach me about all these different things, and so getting older I became a guest instructor. I was really able to start helping people because of this, and it really kind of sparked an interest of teaching.
It's been wonderful to watch our children who have grown up participating in that program year after year show up every week with their parents by their sides, working with some of the most experienced, most talented fly tiers in the valley, and learning side by side with them.
What makes that class work is tremendous volunteer activity from many, many areas within the valley, such as the Fly Fishers of the Bitterroot offers. The Bitterroot Water Forum contributes time with us, many volunteer instructors, and many just private citizens and parents that will come down and assist in that class.
For the years that I did do it, it was so much fun. And everybody had these fly tying kits in the little wood boxes that you open up and you set up everything. I was so excited when I got mine. I loved the idea that I have my own little kit to tie my own little flies for my dad. Because he passed away a while ago, and before he passed away he was always there for me at Buggers, and he was always so excited because I'd sit there and I'd tie him these little flies and he'd keep them and go fly fishing with them in the river, and that was a big connection for my dad and I.
Along with our education component, our chapter's vigorous execution of Trout Unlimited's charter, and most importantly involvement by the community, we feel that the Bitterroot Valley, the Bitterroot River, indeed has a very, very bright future.